Hello there, I'm Tigster2005 of the Prequelgang, and welcome to another episode of Tigster Talks, the show where I talk about stuff by myself. So, recently I watched Spider-Man Homecoming, and I really liked it. Now keep in mind that by the time I'm recording this video, I already watched Thor Ragnarok, so it's like, uh, this movie's not exactly as fresh on my mind as some of the other ones were, but Spider-Man Homecoming. It's not on Disney Plus because it's the distribution rights for that movie are owned by Sony, so I had to watch it on Amazon Prime Video instead. But that's annoying, and it kind of sucks because this is actually like a really good movie. So spoilers, of course. Yeah. Um, anyway, so this movie, Spider-Man: Homecoming, takes place after Captain America: Civil War. Peter Parker returned to his home in New York, and he is a high school student with a secret identity. Basically, he is Spider-Man. He goes around New York after school in his Spider-Man suit thing, and basically just like solves like small petty crimes. Basically, meanwhile he's still in contact with Tony Stark and Tony Stark's, well, like one of the people who works for Tony, I believe his name was like Happy or something. Yeah, basically he was in contact with them, and yeah, basically at first he was like, "Oh yeah, cool. When are we gonna do the next thing together?" But you know, obviously there wasn't really much to be doing, and Parker was like, you know, sort of new at this, and meanwhile he was in high school and he has this friend named Ned who one time accidentally spots Peter like climbing back into his house through the window, um, and then he realizes that oh, you're Spider-Man, that guy from YouTube and stuff. Because apparently some people have been making Spider-Man videos and posting them on YouTube or whatever. Um, So that's kind of funny. Ned is actually a pretty funny character in my opinion. Like he works as like Peter's friend and a lot of like comic relief stuff. Like that one moment near the end of the movie where he's like helping Peter like do stuff. Peter was chasing like the main villain of the movie in a car, and then he was in school, right? Ned was like in school. There was like an event there, and he was in like the computer lab, and one of the walks in, and they were like, "Hey, what are you doing here? There's like an event, a dance homecoming thing, whatever." And Ed was like, "Uh, I'm looking at porn." I laughed so hard at that, although it was like a really funny moment, but unfortunately it's like followed up by a scene that's like supposed to be really serious, but I couldn't really get in the serious mood about it because that line was it just stuck out in my mind because like why is that the first thing that pops into his head in this situation? Like you could have said literally anything else. Like you could have said that you were like watching Spider-Man videos on YouTube or something. I don't know. Uh, but yeah, there was that. So another thing about this movie that like works really well uh, is that like you see Peter trying to do all sorts of things that maybe he's not ready for yet, and at first he is ready to do like everything, but then by the end of the movie he realizes that yeah, you know what, maybe he should lay low for a little bit, um, and he actually chose not to be like on the Avengers team, and Tony himself even remarks that that was a very mature decision on his part. So yeah, his character Peter's character was like developed, and yeah, it was good. And I think this movie just like it also works just to see like it's like um, I don't know, a movie about a high school student. That's basically what it partially is. And you know it's Spider-Man, so you know it's a good movie. I liked it. I really enjoyed this one. Although I don't really have anything else to say about it. So thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, hit the bell, turn on notifications, join our Discord server and Instagram and Twitch. Those are things that you can follow, and keep having the high ground. Bye.